First time I met him, he was up there. It was more than an experience. He was doing things that I never thought possible. I never thought I would see anybody do these kind of things on keyboard. He would play every song with such passion and drive and energy like never before. And praise and worship sessions were just something else. I mean, he would put everything into it. He would make everybody dance. I mean, he was such an energy, a bundle of fire. He was, I don't know. I remember the very first time we talked, he had had a sustain pedal sticking out of his pocket and everything, and he was animated every time, you know. And something we used to call him a jazz priest. He was everything and more about jazz. He would play at functions. There's even the story once, he went to a church and there's a singer that was trying to sing, and keyboard player was actually trying to get the key, and he knew the key because he had perfect pitch and he was whispering F, F. And he walked up to the keyboard, took the keyboard and started playing. My goodness, it was like, you know, I remember one time at the vigil, I was telling people that, to most of my friends, they were talking about musicians and everything, and I said, look, there's somebody you haven't met. If you meet this guy, you're going to be blown away. Like, I knew what I was saying. I turned around, I think he was in the distance. That night, it was something else. I mean, choirs that rehearsed with their keyboardists met this guy and told him, you're going to play for us. He was just magic. I mean, Abba would play any song on demand, anytime, anywhere, and do it to perfection. You know, he was an embodiment of music. I mean, everything about him was the keyboard. And he was friendly. He used to make faces. He used to make us laugh. You know, and there was nothing like Abba. The whole length and breadth of the University of Nigeria, there was nobody like him. He was just a dream. I remember then walking into music department those days. I mean, those old pianos, those raggedy uprights. And anytime you heard one sounding very well, it meant that Abba was playing it. You know, he would play Human Nature. People gather around and just, you know. I remember once he was planning to get into Berkeley and was supposed to do like, you know, an original piece, and he was in the bush for a couple of days, you know, trying to get inspirations from the birds and everything. And just like that, we lost him. Car crash. I cried. I shed tears because I often ask myself, if we were alive today, what would it be like? You know, it's been now 8 years or more now, and it's like yesterday. The jazz priest, everybody's favorite keyboard player. I still remember him. I'll never forget him.